Good morning, everyone. This is Srikant Rajan. Welcome to the Stock Market Podcast from MPIinvest.com, the only platform where you learn to invest and trade in the stock market, plan your financial goals, invest in different financial assets, and grow with a community of knowledgeable investors. If you are not a part of the community yet, visit our website MPIinvest.com to join the community free of cost. Coming to the markets today, we could see that Nifty actually opened with a small gap up yesterday, but then went on to a continuous fall. In fact, the way the market fell yesterday, it was actually looking scary, and we could see the Nifty touching close to 16,000 again. Finally, the Nifty did close to 16,000 at 16,025. Apart from that, we could see the FI selling actually had reduced slightly. They actually sold for 1,803, and DIIs continued to buy for 2,229 crores. However, the market still fell probably because of the shorting by the retailers as the market was looking weak. So today we could see some short covering is what I feel, and that too when the global markets have recovered after the FOMC minutes came, which I'll of course discuss in a while. Coming to look at the US stock market, yesterday after we closed, the US market started rising up. Yes, in fact we could see S&P 500 climbing up by 0.95% and Dow Jones was also up by 0.6%. Nasdaq finally did see some recovery and it was up by 1.51%, majorly because the FOMC meeting minutes came out, which came in line with expectations of the investors. In fact, the FOMC has actually given details saying that from June, they are going to have a 50 basis point hike in the interest rates every month. Yes, every month. In fact, Mr. Jerome Powell actually came out and said that they are targeting an inflation of 2%, which right from 8% right now, which is actually a big target, and till then they would be going on increasing the interest rates. So this is actually a bad news for the market, and we could see a lot of volatility ahead, and we could see a major pullback also. But then this over a period of time can actually prove good. However, there are concerns of recession hitting the markets, which probably a lot of researchers say that may not actually happen because most of the companies are set to grow well. So globally, even though the inflation is a major problem right now, if the Russia war is kind of ended, and after that if the interest rates are going to be high, with all these combinations we could probably see the inflation coming down, and then things can get back to normal. So this is probably just a matter of time that we can see a good recovery in the market. Meanwhile, bad news for IT sector in India continues, as after JP Morgan had already downgraded Indian IT stocks based on valuation, and now Nomura also has downgraded Indian IT on concerns of earnings and growth. Well, this is of course going to cause some concern for the IT sector right now. However, for such fall in IT sector would also be seen as a great buying opportunity in the coming days. So let's see how the market reacts to this today, and we could see some more weakness in the IT sector if that is the case. Apart from that, if you look at few stock specific news, we could see IIFL Wealth Management actually declaring the first interim dividend of ₹20 per share. Yes, so if you're a shareholder, the record date has been set as 2nd June 22, and IIFL would be offering ₹20 per share as a dividend. Apart from that, we could see some major results that came out yesterday. Power Finance Corporation has posted a 10% rise in consolidated profit, and the revenues are also kind of okay there. The Bata India, of course, I have to tell you, I am sure you would have guessed it. Yes, with schools reopening, we could see the shoemaker actually seeing a twofold increase in the consolidated net profit. Yes, in fact, robust sales, especially with all the schools reopening across the country, we could see great sales in Bata, and the profitability also has gone twofold. So definitely, I have. In fact, we have spoken about Bata a long time back, and we've also invested this because we were expecting this, and I'm sure we should see some positive change in the market today. Now, apart from that, Nalco came up with their results, and National Aluminium Company, the company has reported a 9.5% rise in consolidated profit. Of course, the profit is good, and this can be a hint that today Hindalco is coming up with results, so Hindalco also probably can be coming out with good results. Coal India, of course, I discussed yesterday in the evening podcast, has posted almost 45.9% rise in profit. So that's something amazing. We could see Coal India finally recovering probably today. Apollo Hospitals reports were not that great. In fact, their profit has come down by 46%. So majorly, after Omicron breakout, there are very less people visiting hospitals, and that's exactly why probably we could see Apollo Hospitals. So definitely we could see the stock also probably coming down today. Apart from that, if we look at some major results that are going to come today, Hindalco, Berger Paints, Motherson Sumi, yet another important stock, Page Industries, Jockey that is, and Muthoot Finance, Prestige Estates, Colgate Palmolive, NMDC, and Union Bank. These are all few companies which are going to, among different companies, which will be giving out the results today. Let us watch them as they come out. And today, being the last expiry of the month of May, hopefully we should see some recovery in the market by end of the day at least. Even though the market may fall initially, because SGX Nifty is actually indicating a positive opening with a small gap up, but then I am not sure how long it will sustain because of the monthly expiry. The day would be really, really volatile, and probably by end of day we could see some short covering, and the market might kind of stabilize by end of the day. Let us see how things go there. We already have some good trades in gold and silver plus, which should be moving into profit in the coming expiry by end of day. However, I would also be looking at doing some intraday trades today based on the market situation, which could give us some really good profits. So as I look at the Nifty, SGX Nifty right now, it is showing a gap up opening at 16,087. So which is a small, of course, gap up compared to what we closed yesterday. We closed at 16,025 yesterday, and now we might open to something around 16,050 to 16,100. So that's something that we can expect. However, let's see how the market takes us through this expiry. So let us have a profitable day. Wishing you all best of the day. This is Srikant Rajan signing off. But before that, do remember to press the like button if you love the content that we share, and do share this with your friends to help them learn and invest together with us. This is Srikant Rajan signing off until we catch up in the evening market podcast. Goodbye.